And we're here.
As I click start recording. And we are live. Well, not really, but we're here. Red Flags versus Incrediballz here. Do you know what matchup this is? Can you check that on.
Sure. Did you post this week's rankings?
I did.
Well, they haven't changed,
Well, they
obviously.
have not changed.
So who do we have?
Red Flags versus Incrediballz here.
We have number 22, Red Flags. I feel like that's a little loud stuff.
Do you want me to restart?
Nah, it's okay. We've gone too far. Number 22, Red Flags versus number 8, Incrediballz.
Number 22 versus number 8. Red Flags still in search of that illustrious first win. Incrediballz, I
Yes.
believe, is coming off of a win. I'm not 100% sure.
It's been too long to tell.
It is.
Too long
It
to
has
tell.
been too long to tell. For all you know, these teams are warm again, and it's like the start of the season.
It feels like the start
It
of a new
feels
season.
like the start of a new season.
It doesn't feel like we're in the middle of a
No,
summer season, especially with this weather tonight.
no. This weather is very nice. Unfortunately, the last, I want to say, 2 weeks have not been very kind to us
No,
kickball wise. And I mean, it has just been rain, rain, rain. We don't have a grounds crew out here to get the tarp out, so had to call the weeks.
Yeah. And unfortunately for us, since living in a desert, anytime we get rain, the drainage is terrible. So there was puddles all over the place.
Everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Should be a good game here. Now I do find it funny. Red Flags is wearing black jerseys, and the Incrediballz is wearing red jerseys. So we'll see that.
That is some very, very,
Ironic.
very third journalism there.
Yes. I do find it funny that I already said it. Anyways, now I thought they said get off the field to start the game, but as they
Right.
said that, our umpire disappeared.
He did.
So
And if anybody knows where Manny is, well, by the time they
Please.
see this.
find us
Yeah.
at Sun City Kickball League on Instagram and now on TikTok.
Oh, really?
I need to start posting on there more, but
Oh,
the
okay.
account is made. The
Maybe some
account is
highlights.
the account is ready to go. I need to start going through and finding all the highlights. If you
Okay.
have your own
Okay.
highlight, send it to us at Sun City Kickball League on Instagram to be posted on the Sun City Kickball League TikTok.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I was watching ESPN 3 the other day. And is that too loud?
I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. Oh, he turned it.
Okay. All right.
It might just be
We can put the cover on if you want.
no. It's just my headset being really thin.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
covered it and I can't hear anything. Okay. Anyways, you were watching ESPN. What?
Yeah, and
My
they had a Florida League kickball.
Florida League kickball.
It was a Florida kickball league. Sorry, I should rephrase that.
Okay.
And you know, the entire time that I'm watching this, I'm like, we could take 'em,
Oh yeah.
can take
We gotta find ESPN's business email somewhere.
right?
We gotta send them a stream.
Or at least a blooper reel.
At least a blooper reel. We have to send them something.
I feel like we can make the top 10.
In your
ESPN
mind,
SportsCenter.
in your mind, what is a good enough game to be sent to ESPN to be
Mm.
shown to the hundreds of viewers that are watching kickball at 3 in the morning?
Any one of our walk-off wins. I mean, we've had a
had a
lot
good-
to choose from.
A fair share. I want to say we've had about 5 on stream.
Yeah, any of the playoff games.
Playoff games. That's what we should have said. Playoff
yeah.
games because you want to see that level of competition.
Oh yeah, I'd say Shockers Rubber Ducky's a good one.
That is a good one. I'd hit it versus the Woo.
That was a good one.
That was
yeah.
a great game to call. One
It
of my
was
favorite
the
games.
semifinal Texas Forever. I don't recall who they played.
Texas Forever versus.
Wasn't that against the Woo?
I believe so. Yes, it was. But I don't
Yeah.
want to send that game in because we had camera troubles in that game, so they are going to miss
we
about
did, we
half
did,
of
we
that
did.
inning.
That's true.
But we've
I do
improved.
apologize.
We've improved now, and it looks
We
like
hope.
we hope we've improved. It looks like our umpire coming out of the bullpen here to make his entrance.
This is
very
one of those times
slowly
I wish
walking.
We had a song for him.
I know, very slowly walking, and if I could turn the camera right now, I would. But believe us, he is getting distracted now.
Slowly making his way over. It's like making a WWE entrance here.
He
just
is.
strolling in.
But you do get to see some of the teams warm up and what goes on pregame. You don't really get to see it as much for our Game of the Week lives as
Yeah.
we have the intro playing with the music and introducing you to the teams. But here, I mean, you get to see what exactly they're doing. So if you're ever interested to see a bunch of kickballers warm up, this is the video for you.
Yeah, you know, who doesn't want to see a bunch of adults warm up to play a kids game?
Hey, people show up to Major League batting practice like hours early just to go see something. So you never
Those are
know.
also athletes that get paid millions of
Are you
dollars to
saying
play
our
a sport.
kickball players are not athletes?
No, I'm saying they're not paid millions of dollars.
Let's change that. Where's NIL in kickball? I need a kickball video game here.
Right? Oh, don't even get Tony started. He's wanted to do an app for kickball for years.
What would his app entail of?
I don't even know,
I want to know what that app consists of.
but he thinks coding is easy, and is like, we should make an app.
Anything's easy on Fiverr. All right, our ump has made his appearance.
Hey, there's Manny.
He's not on camera yet. Here he comes.
Oh.
Hey, there he is. Ready to get this game going underway. You said it was number 22 versus number 8, correct?
That is correct.
Red flags. I said it earlier. Still looking for that first win. And Incrediballz here, ready to try and expand that winning streak past one game.
Can they make it too?
Can they make it 2?
You know, I'd say momentum is on their side, but after not playing for 2 weeks, who knows?
Everybody's cold.
Oh, yeah. And for Red Flags, maybe this is the break they needed.
They needed a cold team.
I meant more, get your body some time to recover, grueling
Maybe.
spring season, heading into summer season.
Now, I will
You know,
say,
for some of us older people, it takes a toll on you.
I cannot confirm that. I am not 40. Now, we take
Neither
a
am
look
I.
at our weatherman here who usually has
Oh.
everything set to go. What is it like today
Tonight's weather, we
for
are
first pitch?
ooh, a cool 77 degrees.
77-degree first pitch.
And
So you said
looks like I was muted there as I was talking.
Oh, do you want to say what you were saying?
I said it's a cool 77 degrees with 61% humidity.
So
Feels like 74, little breeze, about 5 miles an hour. Coming in
Really
north
diving
to
in.
north-west.
really diving into these weather stats, aren't
Oh,
we?
yeah.
We got
Yeah.
a little
Hey, you got to
distracted
make
there.
sure. You got to see how it's going to affect the game.
Play-
Some moisture in the air. We'll see if that affects the ball, the roll. Usually we play on a drier field, so the grass tends to be fast on the roll.
You said a little moisture in the air is going to stop that ball. And what I've been saying since week 1, grass needs to be cut. All right, here
It's-
we go.
All right. Didn't even give me a chance to rebuttal. Okay.
No, play ball is called
All right, here we go.
interesting. Oh, okay. I thought the pitcher was going into a
The pincher?
yes. The pitcher was going into an actual pitching stance, but it doesn't look like it. First pitch underway here. That's going to be fouled down the third base line. Man, we need a booth out here or something.
A booth?
I want to feel protected from the elements. Not that there's any elements out here tonight, but
You have an umbrella.
I
Don't
do.
complain.
one foul here to start the game. Pitcher's going to be down the middle, pop back up towards the pitcher. Pitcher will leave it for
Oh.
foul number 2.
Turns out the
Grass needed to be cut.
yeah. Or
There's
it was the moisture in the air.
Whatever it is, 2 fouls here. Good calling out by the first baseman who told the pitcher not to pick up the ball.
I mean, he had a good view of the line.
He did have a great view, called it out. 2 fouls here. Anything he hits needs to be put in play.
Yes, that is correct.
Now, a lot of people always forget you still have strikes to play with. There's no need to go up there swinging at everything. Takes ball 1 here.
Some people get nervous.
Batting leadoff. I may not have done it in the top of the first, but hey, I've done it in the 4th inning or in like the 5th inning. It is a little bit of a nervous experience in there for strike 1. So it does make sense why you would go up there swing happy, but that's what separates your average player from a great player. I mean, being
Yeah.
able
Yeah.
to calm those nerves.
Oh yeah.
Ball 2 there. 2-1-2's the count, so able to work it into a favorable count. See if he can do anything here on this 6th pitch. That's
Oh,
popped
pops it
up and drops in the outfield. Nobody called it. Nobody had a good read on it. And that's going to fall for a hit. And just like that, there goes the perfect game bid.
You hate to see it.
I say it every week. Singles on the 7th pitch of the game. So, I mean, I don't know. So I don't know how much it really affects you in kickball swinging really early on the first pitch on a ball that was way outside of the zone.
And then towards first base too, an interesting strategy there.
What I was saying, I don't know how much it affects kickball as much as it affects, real pitchers or anything.
Okay.
I mean, 8 pitch to start the game.
It's a high pitch count already.
You can work into that pitcher's stamina.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if that really, they're not doing the same throwing motion, so I don't know how much it affects that stamina.
I'm sure after a while you start to see a little wear.
You're a pitcher. You've gone out there for a couple of innings. What's that like, having a high pitch count, having to battle with somebody that you had 0-2 at one point?
Oh, it's definitely frustrating, especially when they work the count back.
Bunted towards the pitcher. They're going to get the out at 1. Runner advances to
You
third.
don't ever want to lose the batter or kicker, I guess, in this place. But yeah, especially when you have an 0-2 count and they work it back and get on, I don't want to say it's demoralizing, but it's frustrating for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
It does weigh on you a little bit.
so, I mean, I said it already once. I'm saying it again. 8 pitches first at bat. I think that was 3 pitches in the second. So a good recovery if you're the pitcher there. And it produced an out. Unfortunately, though, the runner is 60 feet away from scoring. 1-on-1's a count here. I believe that pitch was too high for the umpire's liking.
Yes, looked like it. I actually believe that the second bounce was on the line.
I cannot confirm nor deny. That pitch is going to be fouled in first base
First
territory.
base coach really getting out of the way on that one. Wanted nothing to do with that. Oh.
1-1-1, 1 on, 1 out here. Top of the first. I will say, sun has started to go down. Lights have turned on.
Beautiful night.
It looks really beautiful to be an 8 o'clock game with an almost 8:10 start time. Good night for kickball here today. Pitch is going to be lined into outfield. Safe at first on the bobble. Run scores.
And the crowd goes mild.
And the crowd goes mild. A good start if you're... Who's betting?
Incrediballz.
The
Incrediballz.
jerseys are throwing me off.
I mean, it is funny to wear a red flag as your name and
Wear
a black
black.
jersey.
Yeah. That pitch was absolutely smoked into right field.
Like, if I'm going to be a red flag, I want to be a walking red flag. I'm going to wear all red, everything. Red shirt, red shorts, red cleats, red socks.
Just
That's
paint
me.
yourself red at that point.
Red arm sleeve.
0-2 the count after that pitch. Runner on first, still 1 out. Now, I personally haven't seen much of either of these teams. But one thing I
Wow.
can say, I can infer, is that pitch is
good
going to be
kick.
popped into
Oh,
left
that's over.
the fielder's head. Runner makes the turn at 2,
Uh-oh.
heading to 3.
He's struggling.
Coming
He's
home,
struggling, but he's
puffing
running
and
home.
puffing. Safe at home.
She's going to go all the way
Kicker's
to
going to
3.
go to 3 and be safe with the slide.
Wow, what a kick. Caught the left fielder cheating in, said, it's a girl, she can't boot it. And that's
boots
exactly
it.
what she does.
Runner,
Wow.
kicker's in there with a triple, able to bring in a run, and it is 2-0 here to start the game.
It's those kinds of mistakes that'll come back to haunt you in a game. Oh,
It is popped up, foul. Rolls foul, thankfully for him, because he did not look like he was fully committed to that run.
didn't look fully committed to that kick either.
No. 1 down here. Runner at third. So runner's still in scoring position here for Incrediballz. A deep kick here. I mean, even if it's caught, you can still tag and bring in a run. So that could be huge here. Could be quickly 3-0 in the first. $101 the count here. Pitch is going to be down the middle, and it's going to be rolled over, hit to the Crasher. Crasher looks out at 1, and the runner stays put at third. I believe, at least in my opinion, I thought it was a bobble at first. Called out, though.
Well, he tagged his back, it looked like.
Oh, okay. You have a better angle at that than me.
Yeah, it looked like he grabbed the ball and tagged his back.
Yes, it looks like it. I will say I do feel like we have a very good angle here.
I like this angle.
Yeah,
I like this field.
2 down here. Runner's still on third. You eliminate that pop up with the sacrifice aspect here. That first pitch was a strike, I believe. I was not paying attention.
That's a good question.
I believe it was a strike. 0-1's the count here. There's going to be the bunt towards the Crasher. Crasher's going to scoop it up, make that play at 1. He's off the bag.
But recovers to get the out there.
Waiting for the umpire's signal. It is out. So that Crasher, little bit errant throws, but able to, the first baseman's able to save him there.
Good recovery.
Yeah. Bottom of the first here, 2-0. Red Flags needs, in my opinion, at least one here. Still a lot of game left, though.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, they do have the chance of kicking last, worst case scenario.
Well, that's true. You do get last kick. That's always pretty big.
That is. I always feel safer when you have the option to kick last, in my opinion. Looks like there's a bit of commotion from Red Flags here. Looks like they're trying to figure out their lineup. As long as they have their first 2 batters up, that's all that matters.
True.
First pitcher from number 17, I believe. I don't know names. They don't like providing us lineup cards. That pitch is going to be right back towards the pitcher and caught.
Good low driven, but unfortunately just right at the pitcher.
Pitcher didn't even have to move. Said, I got this. It's quickly 1 out here on the first pitch.
On the second pitch. Okay.
Bunted towards third.
Oh.
2 outs. Oh,
Ooh,
safe at
yep.
1.
Had
Called
a
on
little
the
bit of a
bobble.
bobble.
That is an error. The no-hitter still stands.
Yeah.
I want to call a no-hitter. I want it to happen.
Oh.
Popped up to the third baseman. Drops it. Tried to turn 2, but the umpire gives him the catch.
Got to be a little more convincing on that one. He had full 2 hands, had possession, made a football move.
Made a
and then
football
dropped
move. 2 down here, bottom of the first. 1
But I
on.
like the thought process.
I do like the thought process. Nobody expects that infield fly.
And really with that, you just want to kind of just tap it down.
This is true.
Or even take a step back.
Take a step back, let it bounce. Popped up to the third baseman, gets a chance to catch it again, and he will. And I can't believe I'm going to say this. For a no-hit first inning. Now, one thing I do want to point out.
Okay.
Very interesting pitching motion. The
Yes.
over the
Yes,
head
I was noticing that.
with a lot of rotation on it is able to get it to curve in.
I don't know her name, but I know she is a veteran pitcher. She's been playing in the league for a while, so.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, that takes years of practice to hone your craft like that.
Yeah, I mean, she's able to get enough speed on it that it looks scary to some new hitters. And, I mean, nobody is expecting a curveball or a sweeper.
Or the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects them either. Nobody expects that in kickball. If you're a new person coming out here, you're expecting somebody to slowly roll it to you. So
Your biggest worry is no bouncies.
yeah, you're lined into the outfield and
Ooh.
fingertip grab by the right center fielder for the first out. I would say nobody expects to see a sweeper or anything. It's very beautiful when they're able to land them very well. One of the pitchers in my mind that can do it really well is the coach from the Woo. He has a very impressive sweeper that can.
Oh, Mike.
It looks like he can hit that outside cone and then just breaks in for a strike.
Ooh, just gonna be fair on that one.
Beautiful bunt there to get on.
The friendly roll at the end.
They did 1 out, 1 on here. Yeah, so if you can learn how to place that much curve on a pitch, it's pretty effective.
Yeah, that's true.
They're number 8 ranked for a reason. Pitching and defense helps
You're not
out.
wrong.
In there for a strike. Just outside, taken for ball 1. Pitch is going to be down the middle. It's going to be popped up. Right center fielder crashing in. Makes the second catch. That man has 2 outs in this inning.
Doing it all himself.
Doing it all himself. I believe he thinks we're playing schoolyard rules, where if you get the last out, you get to kick first.
Maybe.
But who's going to tell him that that's not how this works?
Be my guest.
Popped up on the first pitch, right to the first baseman. Catches it for out number 3.
Looking at his teammate going, I can do this too.
1 base runner there. Nothing big for red flags.
You mean Incrediballz?
Incrediballz. It's these jerseys, man. It's these jerseys. Bottom of the second here. This game's moving relatively quick.
Fairly quickly, yes. Oh, hold on. Gotta take that.
My partner had to step out of the box here. Doesn't matter. Bottom of the second here. This game is moving relatively quick, aside from that top of the first where the 2 runs came in. Other than that, we've had basically 1, 2, 3 innings. Red flags batter steps in. Need a run here. At least 1. You were able to shut down Incrediballz offense. 2 a 1, 2, 3 inning. Pitch is going to be down the middle, bunted. And he's going to turn 2 on that. A perfect bunt from a speedster there. Is able to, there goes the no-hit bid.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, that guy had some impressive wheels on him. He tapped it and was already at first base. In there for a ball.
You can't teach that kind of speed.
You can't. You're born with it. And it's like we've said all the time on every stream, speed kills here.
That's true. Ooh.
Popped back to the pitcher. Runner at first stays put. I will credit them there. There has been some line drives right back to the pitcher for both teams. But the base running is smart. They're not going on contact. They're listening to their base coaches. And you're not getting little base running mistakes that are costing you. Pitch is going to be bunted right back up towards the pitcher. Doesn't look like it'll go. Called foul. But that runner on first has some wheels. He was already rounding third before the umpire even called foul. 101 the count here. Outside for ball number 2. 201 as that ball rolls away. We're going to get somebody to retrieve that. Red flags looking to cut the deficit down here. They have 1 on, 1 out. That's going to be bunted right back up towards the pitcher. Pitcher's going to get the play at 1. Runner thought about 3.
He should have just gone
walking back.
Had the speed.
2 down here. Runner advances 2 seconds. So it is a sacrifice sort of bunt. Could have been runners on third, though. So we'll see how much that haunts them. After I just said nobody's made a base running mistake, hesitates on the base path, and potentially eliminates. Still in scoring position, but
I mean, with his speed, yeah.
Could be better. Bunted, not going to go at all. Didn't even look a little bit like it was going to.
I mean, it looked. It just stopped.
It stopped. 0-1-1's account here. And there's that pitching motion again. That's going to be fouled off. It's messing up the hitter's timing. I'll say that.
That it is for sure.
They're not expecting that curve in. They go up for the swing, and it's hitting the side of their leg and just rolling off. Now, that pitch was just the bad part that comes with such a strong sweeper. It might sweep off the zone.
And she's got both types of pitches, too.
Popped up and caught by the right fielder, or the left fielder, my apology.
She's switching it up. She's doing the overhand and underhand
I believe
as well.
the batter asked for a 4 on that one.
You can't have a 4 when it's a girl pitching.
I don't know. Point is, top of the third here, 2-0 game. So it is a decently competitive game.
Yeah. I mean, eliminate the first inning and
It's a
really you have a
it's a pitcher's duel.
yeah.
It's a pitcher's duel that came with minor mistakes in the first inning. Top of the third here. Looks like Red Flags is setting up their defense here.
Yeah.
Pitcher looking around, making sure everybody's good to go. Batter steps in. Play ball here.
All right. And let's get the top of the third inning started.
Top of the third. Here we go.
Yeah,
Takes-
moving really well, semi quickly.
It's semi-quick. It is moving along, though.
Yeah, it is. That it is.
Strike one here. Now, something I was saying earlier that I don't see a lot. People taking pitches. Take that first pitch. Take a breather. Assess yourself. Worst case scenario, you still have fouls to play with. 0-2 is the count here. So anything close, he's either got to swing or foul it off. There's going to be a hit right to the crasher.
Ooh,
Right at the crasher
coming in hot.
for out number 1. Hey, they call it the hot corner for a reason.
Well, that's third base, but close enough.
That entire area in kickball is it's the hot half.
The hot third, I would say.
Hot third is that pitch to be
We wanna
fouled
be
off.
technical.
Running bunt there. I don't see that often. And it doesn't work in a lot of people's favors. To running
running
bunt,
bunt?
yeah. Because, I mean, they end up kicking past the cone sometimes for a foul.
Or in this case, popping it up.
Popping it right up. My point stands corrected. Quickly, 2 down here, top of the third. Taken for ball 1.
Ooh, right
Bunted down the line. They're going to play it and
Ooh.
eat it.
You wanted to make that throw.
He wanted to make the throw, no reason to force it. Coach on first said just hold on to it.
Keep him at 1. That's a smart play.
I mean, you got 2 down. No reason to try and force something in it. And that single turned into a double or even a triple.
Yeah, we've seen that happen.
We have seen that happen many times. And, yeah, lined right to the outfield. It's going to drop in front. They're going to get the out at 1 still. And almost a collision there.
Ooh.
Throw took him off the base, or took him to the other base, I
Yeah,
should
it
say.
took him in a little bit.
But, I mean, another almost 1-2-3 inning again.
Oh, yeah.
And this is going to be a pitcher's
exception
duel.
of a good
It's going to come down to the last 2 innings, in my opinion.
I feel like it's going to come down to whoever scores more runs.
Maybe. That might just do it, too.
Yeah.
Bottom of the third here. Red Flag still searching for a run.
Got to get some
You're running out of time
momentum
here.
back. They're doing good on defense. They're
Yeah.
really limited
Great.
Incrediballz from doing anything offensively, but
They should be entering that top of the lineup, though, coming into the 4th inning. So we'll see if that has to
you're
factor
not
on
going to
it.
win many games if you don't score any runs.
No. Bottom of the third here. Bottom of the third. Halfway home through this game. You're running out of time You got to get people on. You got to go station to station. You can't be up there saying, "Okay, I'm gonna be the hero." You just gotta make little plays here.
Yeah, at this. Can you hear my? Hello. Hello? All right, sorry.
Line foul.
Yeah, at this point, you need base runners. You don't need heroes.
Although a hero is a good sandwich.
Somebody's thinking about food.
I am. That's gonna be.
Oh,
I mean, I told you in the last inning that foul ball is just rolling off of the side of the foot because they're not expecting that bounce, and it's 2 fouls here, 1 and 2. Oh, 1 and 2. I will say that though, she has only thrown. That's gonna be lined and caught.
I don't know what the minimum for pitchers is, but I'm pretty sure she's near it.
I was going to say she's only thrown about like six balls, which is
She's
impressive.
thrown a lot of balls.
Well, line and caught right back to the
again.
pitcher. That's her 3rd one of the game. Her 3rd snag hit right back to her.
Oh, he's got to run it out. He's got to run that out. Run, Brian, run. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Didn't run. Called out.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is a live ball.
That is a live ball, yeah.
Yeah.
That truly is unfortunate, but hey, to the top of the 4th we go after a 1-2-3 inning.
Why did you do such a radio voice on that one? And to the top of the 4th we go.
I'm trying to hone in.
Oh, you're
on
trying
my,
to something. I'm sorry. My bad.
on my radio commentating here. For those of you listening in your cars.
Caught me by surprise. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Professional.
Professionalism.
Yes.
Professionalism out here. Top of the 4th here. 2-0 game here. Now, Incrediballz is back at the top of their lineup. We'll see if it's only that top of the lineup that was able to get the 2 runs, if they can make it 4 runs here. Play ball is called.
I don't know why I got like an old-timey vibe from that. As we have top of the 4th here with old Skips McGee up to pitch.
Yo, whippersnappers. First pitch outside for ball 1. Oh, wow. Okay.
As we have strike number 1 here.
Bit of an awkward zone here for the umpire.
Don't forget to get brand new Hershey's bar for 9 cents at the concession stand.
9 cents. That's going to be bunted towards the Crasher. Crasher, after being screamed at by his pitcher, leaves it.
Oof, just a bit short.
Just a bit short. I'm wearing some pretty thick headphones, and all I heard from the pitcher was no. It's a good thing he listened. It's taken for foul 1.
He wanted to, though.
He did. He certainly did.
Ooh,
Pitch is
good
down the
pitch.
middle for strike 2. 0-2-1 here.
Good pitcher's count here going.
It is. It is a very good pitcher's count.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. That's ball 1. It looked
Where's the consistency, Blue? Where's the
Okay.
consistency?
like a strikeout. We'll take ball 1 here. 1-2-1 here. Lined
Oh.
and drops
Ooh.
foul. Just
Yes.
outside.
Missed it by that much.
1-2-2 the count here.
Count still favors the pitcher here.
Count does still favor the pitcher. Going to be down the middle, and it
And
will
that's
be
gonna
a
be-
foul out.
Yep. Oh, she's blaming the backstop, saying he was talking on her backswing.
I don't believe he was talking. I believe he was coaching. I don't know, though.
I believe it's distracting.
He said don't swing, and she swung, and it was foul.
No. He said don't swing and hit a foul ball.
Anyways, in there for strike 1. 1 down here. Incrediballz has a chance to really add more here. They've had a couple chances.
Oof.
Grounder right back to the Crasher. Crasher's going to throw it across and makes a beautiful play at first to get that second out.
First baseman really bailing out these
The Crasher.
this defense.
The Crasher and the third baseman have had some wild throws.
Some errant throws.
Some errant throws.
Yeah.
Have had some wild throws. And this first baseman is showing why he plays first base. He
Yeah,
said, "This
even-
is my spot. I'm gonna get these outs."
Even the right fielder too had a missed
throw. That's true. When are we gonna start issuing gold gloves out here? Gold hands.
I don't know. He's making a good case for one though.
Some gold hands out here.
Some gold hands.
These people's hands are not for decoration out here.
Oof.
I do not
These
remember.
throws are not for decoration for sure.
Well, I believe that first pitch was a strike. That's going to be foul one. 0-1-1 here.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind, 1-1.
Sorry.
1-1's a count. 2 down here.
You said that with so much confidence too.
I did. 2-0-1. This is why I'm the play-by-play guy and you're the color.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, hey. We don't see color here.
Lined to the outfield and dropped.
But is he gonna? Wow!
What a recovery!
A recovery from the first baseman. First baseman is keeping this game at 2-0.
A 1-2-3 inning from basically the first baseman.
Yeah, good recovery. He's
Bottom
saying
of the
just
fourth.
like we drew it up.
Just like we drew it up. Bottom of the fourth. Red Flags is running out of time here.
Yeah, bottom 4. They got to get something here.
Like we said last inning, you don't need somebody to go up and try and hammer it. You just need base runners.
Yes.
Get
that is
singles.
correct.
If you get 3 singles, you got bases loaded right there.
Just kick it fair.
Just, yeah. Kick it.
That
I
sounded-
mean, let's rephrase that. Kick it away from the crasher.
Okay. All right. There you go.
And the pitcher.
Yeah. We know the pitcher can catch. Let's try someone else. Let's give someone else a turn.
Let's give somebody else a turn. They have yet to test the outfield except the left center fielder.
Hey, this pitcher's she's shutting him out.
She is shutting him down. Bottom 4 here. Can she start this inning with the first pitch strike? Called ball.
Ooh,
little
little
too
too high.
bouncy.
Does not like the call.
I believe she has started every inning except for this one with the first pitch strike. Lined over the first baseman's head.
We still got to run it out though.
And beats out the
Ooh.
throw from the outfield.
Ooh.
What did we say? Singles, singles, singles.
Huffing and puffing down his way to first base as he beats the throw.
Beats the throw. Beautifully done over the first baseman, but you can't slow down at all on those.
Mm-mm.
This is the bottom of the lineup, I believe, so it is a bunch of guys. Right back to the pitcher, sloppy base running. Almost makes it a double play.
But he slides and get back on.
He slides and gets back on. You can't slide at first, but coming back like that, it's fair.
No. That's only when he's running through.
Runner able to get back on first safely after the pitcher almost bobbled it, but does secure the out.
Oh.
Bunt it right back up towards the pitcher. Looks like it's going to go. Crasher's going to play. Get the out at 1. Runner looked like you wanted 3. Stays put. But, I mean, you quickly have 2 down here. And a
Yeah.
runner in scoring position. You got to get something here.
You do. You had a leadoff runner here that got on. Can't waste that opportunity here.
No. First pitch swinging right to the second baseman. She wasn't ready for it. Out at 1.
But she recovers in a good throw.
She's able to recover. Let's watch that recovery again on a replay here. Just line to her, bobbles, picks up, and is able to get the out at 1, which is what you want from your defense. Able to keep them in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Top of the 5th here.
I mean, Red Flags are doing a good job of holding on. Incrediballz need to do something here.
Incrediballz has a chance to put some more insurance here.
Yeah. 2-0.
I mean, I haven't
close game.
seen enough from Red Flags, but 2-0, in my opinion, is not enough to feel comfortable going into that last kick.
I mean, offensively, though, they haven't done enough. Defensively, I mean, they're keeping themselves in this game.
We are in the 5th inning, and we had a first pitch at 8:10. It is 8:40.
Wow.
That's
pretty lightning right there.
That's pretty quick in there for a strike. pitcher looked like she was talking to her defense a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of a curve there. Lined.
But
Foul ball. So close. If he's able to straighten that out, that's potentially a double. That right fielder has been a little questionable this game, but see
hey,
what
he
he
had a
can do.
diving attempt. He missed, but he had an attempt.
Line the other way now. And caught.
Good
Didn't even
catch.
have to move.
That was what we like to call an Adam ball
Can of corn.
because it was right at him.
Right at him. Left fielder didn't even have to move.
But
One down here in the top of the fifth. Taken for a strike down the middle. Now, I don't remember what the top of their lineup is. I do believe they passed it or approaching it.
I believe they're
In the middle of it. I don't
Maybe.
know. I turned around and I saw a lot of players, so I don't
That's
know where
true.
they are. Bunted.
Oof.
Foul. It's a good thing the umpire has the line out here today.
Yeah. We knew Manny needed a little extra help, so we got the line.
Oh,
drawn for him.
100%. If only we could have done the other one, it would have been perfect. Bit of a curve is going to be bunted towards the first baseman. Nobody's covering the bag.
Oh.
Still turns the out.
First baseman again.
Nobody covered the bag, and they still turn the out at one. Now, I did overhear Incrediballz team yell, "Go hit a home run."
Okay.
So I believe this guy
Okay.
with 2 outs here, top of the fifth, they're leading. Might as
He's
well have
booming
some
it.
fun. Go try and boom it. Not everybody can boom it.
That's true. That's
Some
true.
people try and boom it, and it goes right up, not even past the catcher.
I've done that.
I believe it. Clips the corner for strike one. This ump's corner is not consistent at all.
Oh, we're not perfect. We're only human.
Nobody's perfect.
Isn't it? Nobody's perfect.
That's what I said.
Okay.
There's the boot into right field and caught for out number 3. Last chance here for red flags. Need 2.
Bottom of the fifth here.
Is it in them?
Are we on a walk-off alert?
Are we on walk-off alert?
Oh,
That is the true question.
should have a little flag or
We need
something.
two to
Ah,
tie.
get it?
Ah,
Red
red
flags.
flags.
Ah.
Bottom of the fifth, down 2. Now, if they are able to score 2 and only 2, the game would result in a tie. We do not have extra innings for regular season.
No.
Come playoffs, though, obviously, you need a winner there.
Yeah.
So let's hope this doesn't end in a tie. We've had some very good games go into the 5th inning and then just end in ties. So it is a little disappointing. It would be a relief for red flags
That's what I was gonna say.
to not have a loss in their column again.
If you're red flags and you work the tie, you're happy.
You're able to come back.
If you're Incrediballz and you give up the tie, you got to feel like you lost. You lost this one.
Yeah, because you were leading for
Mm-hmm.
4 innings.
I mean, you put up 2 runs early and then just haven't been able to do anything since.
No? I mean, yeah, great defensively. Grounded towards the first baseman. First baseman is just going to get the easy out at 1, and you have 1 down here. Forgot to clear the outs. My apologies.
Oh, come on now.
My apologies.
It's day 1 stuff.
That is day 1 stuff. Early swinging
Ooh.
foul.
Again, first pitch swinging.
First pitch swinging. They said
And
we're down.
unfortunately, not first pitch crusher.
They're down 2, and yet it's still that mentality. If we want to be heroes, we want to tie this game here.
Ooh,
Ball 1.
couldn't get that roll there.
Could not get that roll.
Curved, just not enough.
Line. Pitcher's going to let their defense have time with this one. Safe at
Ooh,
1 on the
with
bobble. The speed.
Speed made him a little nervous on that one.
Speed kills. 1 out, 1 on here.
She felt she had to rush the throw, threw it a little bit low.
If you're red flags, this is a situation that you want. You have the tying run up to bat.
Well, it's not what you want, it's what you need.
This is true. Bunted right back up towards the pitcher.
Oh.
Pitcher's going to let it drop, get the out at 1. Runner's going to make the turn at 2. And he's in there safe at 3 with the slide. But 2 down here, not a favorable situation.
I mean, a home run can tie it still. That's a big ask.
That is a
Especially
very
with the
big
way
ask.
this pitcher's been pitching tonight.
It's not impossible. That's one thing I love about baseball, especially kickball. It can change with one swing. That's popped up and caught for out number 3. Unfortunately, does not change this outcome. And that is the final from tonight. 2-0 win, Incrediballz. We're gonna go ahead and interview this head coach soon when they're done with their team meeting.
Oh, yes.
Let's go.
And it looks like they declined the interview. So, oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, we asked 3. Impressive 2-0 win over, I believe, number 22, Red Flags. You guys were able to start early. What did you like from your team?
Nothing. We all suck. We had a good kick, and that's about it.
You play number 12 hard kick softballs next week. What is the like mentality going into that game?
I've never heard of the team. I have no idea.
All right. Do you have anything to ask? All right. Thank you and good luck on your season.